giving new artists what they deserve the most: recognition and airplay. GJRB.
Dreaming of you and me, and the meaning of how it could be, meaning of love. Time goes by, leaving traces of feeling high, smiling faces and old eyes. The basis of love. It seems so insane the way I'm feeling, 'cause just one kiss that set me reeling. It's times like this feel like stealing the moon from the sky. Can't explain the way I feel for you, but now and then it's so unreal but true. But then again, that's the feeling called love. It seems so insane the way I'm feeling, 'cause just one kiss has set me reeling. It's times like this I feel like stealing the moon from the sky. Oh, I can't explain the way I feel for you, but now and then it's so unreal but true. But then again, that's a feeling called love. Feeling called love. Feeling called love.
Watch, pray, for we do not know what hour the Son of God will return. Prophecy, New World Order, terrorism, economic collapse, wars, pandemics, Israel. When they say peace, then cometh sudden destruction. Volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, signs in the heavens. Keep up with world news and events you hear on GJRB's News on the Hour. Go to End Time Headlines at www.endtimeheadlines.org. With a lot of chaos happening, keep in touch with End Time Headlines and GJRB. Whether it's baseball, basketball, hockey, even bowling, it's covered on Gary J's sports page. I'll talk about what's going on in the world of sports all over the USA. We'll read you interesting articles about the players and even keep up with the scores of the games going on live. I'll even have guests from time to time. And just talk sports. Better than any newspaper page, it comes alive. Gary J's Sports Page, alternating Saturdays at 2 o'clock Central on GJRB Online.
Imagine one day tuning around on your internet radio only to find a station playing old radio programs complete with commercials and thinking, what am I tuning into? The past? You might be, or it's just GJRB Online and Radio Land. A day of nothing but classic radio shows back to back with classic commercials in between. Like the days of radio. Almost like your computer is picking up signals through time. Closer than you'll ever get to time travel. Radio Land.
It's that time of year once again. Spring. A time when the weather gets warm and the flowers bloom, and GJRB is starting new programs and bringing back older ones that haven't been on for a while. It's the GJRB Spring Spectacular. All new programs and old ones returning, like Radioland, Gary J's Radio and Television Classics under a new name. Radio, television, and movie classics, featuring not just radio and television broadcast rarities, but also intermissions from drive-in movie theaters and indoor theaters too. Old movie trailers and movie trivia. The Spring Spectacular will also mean the return of the blues with Gary J's Blues House and country bluegrass with Bluegrass Jubilee. New additions to the Gary Russell program, including The Man on the Street, as I take my voice recorder to the streets of Clinton and ask people their opinions on what's going on in the news and lighter fun stuff. GJRB Spring Spectacular starts in April on GJRB.
After 1 year, the wait is over. Now, join Pastor Ron Johnston and a panel of men and women to discuss the news and how it lines up with Bible prophecy. In this world of chaos and upheaval, this is the program that puts it all into perspective. How will we survive? God only knows. So trust Him and listen to the last 7 days.
Uploaded as a podcast or live
Every third Friday at 12 o'clock noon Central on GJRB Online. GJRB Online.
From America's Heartland, this is GJRB, Clinton, Iowa. JRB, your indie station.
jazz031017pt2. Online.
Like the olive tree, just like you were meant to be. Though your roots dig deep into the land, they were uprooted by a savage hand. But the ties were forged through centuries, the bonds so strong and faced in history. You are the land, and the land is you. The solid unity they never can undo. Cherish your leaves, let your branches bear your fruits. All you need to do is protect and feed your roots. The old will die, but the young will learn. The road is long, and it will twist and turn. When you know your destiny, you know where you need to be, and we always will believe it's our right to return. It's our right. Black on white, they wrote that vow, but to act on it was not allowed. Empty words like a carrot on a stick. Ink is fading as the clock goes on to tick. Dispossession and racial oppression, every psycho form of Zionist aggression was condoned by that very same force. But they say our rights are still endorsed. We don't need your words, they're just empty talk. Why don't you just keep on talking while we walk the walk? The old have died, but the young are strong. We know who we are and where we belong. With a key in our hand,
Programs scheduled on GJRB Online are subject to change and can change. If they do, watch for GJRB Schedule Update podcast on my Spreaker public site for time and date change announcements. Watch. Pray. For we not know what hour the Son of God will return. Prophecy, New World Order, terrorism, economic collapse, wars, pest, Israel. When they say peace, then cometh sudden destruction, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, end time headlines at www.endtimeheadlines.org. You hear great jazz on GJRB with the best of jazz, up-and-coming jazz, and smooth afternoon. If you can't get enough of jazz and you live in the Quad Cities area, tune in to KALA, St. Ambrose University in Davenport, Iowa, at 88.5 on the FM dial. Along with some of that great smooth jazz, you'll hear a lot of great jazz programming and programming in other great music formats like blues, urban, including rap, also classic R&B and Motown with David Baker on Rewind, Friday nights at 6 p.m. Central. In addition, you get programming in Spanish and some great gospel programming too.